The year was 2003. During the glory years of the Nintendo GameCube, I played a game called Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I know I'm not the only one, and it was great. I loved it.
Work mostly in chicken.
I didn't know all these years later that we'd never get a sequel, and nothing would ever really happen to Billy, other than him having a few cameos in some Sega games. It's too bad, but I heard that there's going to be a sequel, hopefully, in the future. I hope that happens. And then there's this little guy. This is Hermie Hopperhead. Looks familiar? He definitely looks like another character we know, right? So Hermie Hopperhead was a PS1 game that was released in 1995 and only in Japan. And just like Billy Hatcher, both games have to do with chickens. That's right. They both have the same Rooster haircut. There's even a level where there's a chicken house, and we see similar stuff like that in Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. There's little chickens and eggs that hop around in Hermie Hopperhead's gameplay. We see the same exact thing in Billy Hatcher. There's little chickens running around. It's like, whatever happened to Hermie Hopperhead? Well, whatever happened to Billy Hatcher?
Whatever happened to
Robot Zone.
I guess these boys are one and the same. Their legacies, that is. I suppose I cracked another case, possibly.
You say funny thing.
Come to think of it, Billy Hatcher's gameplay reminds me a lot of Glover, that old N64 game. It's kind of a knockoff, actually, because it's the same thing where you have to carry the ball object through the level, and in Glover you can't pop the ball. Same thing with Billy Hatcher, you don't pop the egg. Now, Billy Hatcher and his friends always reminded me of Sonic and the gang. You got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and then you have Billy, Chick, Rolly, and Bam Tam. And also, a egg-themed character definitely reminds me of Dr. Eggman from Sonic. Like his egg-shaped body and his name. I think they took inspiration from Eggman. Plus, the chows coming out of their eggs also comes in inspiration for Billy Hatcher as well. So Sonic and Billy definitely have a connection with one another. But Hermie Hopperhead does too. And Glover. So basically, is Billy Hatcher, Hermie Hopperhead, Glover, and Sonic all rolled in a blender? You tell me.
Arise!
Arise!